Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today we're going to be showcasing the other new 4-star unit that dropped with the carrion banner. Grucius has finally made his way into the game, and he looks to be a little bit better than Sufia, sadly, because I wanted Sufia to be better because I like Sufia. But neither here nor there. So I've got him at level 80, used some shards on him because I pulled enough and I was too impatient to wait for that free last dupe of him in like 5 days or so, because I won't be home in 5 days. I'll be at a conference. So actually by the time this video drops, I might be at that conference. So, you know, whatever. Future me, I'm sorry for your loss, and you have to stick in a room with a bunch of people. But moving on, he is space attribute, so excellent. You know, we're in the middle of the space meta. Physical, balanced growth type, uses a sword, awesome. His skills, so he is also a single target alt dealer, which is great because that means that both 4 stars are single targets, which, you know, are very good. His first skill is a single orb change from green to blue, so already has some decent use being an orb changer, and increases the blue gauge increase by 7%. So it's pretty standard for a single orb change. It's the same as, you know, Leon or Milim, you know, those kinds of things. Gobta has one too, although Gobta might be 2. I don't remember, I haven't used him in a while. Moving on. His second skill is the interesting one, Knife Thrower, and decreases a single target's physical attack resistance by up to 40% if it was level 10, but I don't know how effective this is going to be. So I'm leaving it level 7 for now. But, I mean, we kind of know how effective it is because it's almost the same as the Earth Valentine skill, where she lowers magic attack resistance by 30%. And this is, you know, it can be 10% higher, but it doesn't come with that extra 30% magic damage that Valentine uses to buff herself at the same time. So we'll see how effective this skill is. You know, using it on Grucius himself and then giving it to other physical damage dealers in the game. But let's start out on his Big Daddy damage test first. Okay, so let's see how much damage Grucius does on his, you know, his unbuffed alt. Will it do the same amount as Sufia at about 10k? Maybe less, maybe more, who knows? Find out today. Right now. Also, his alt is the same one that we've gotten, and we've already seen it from the Earth quest, where we had to fight Grucius and all of that. So, okay. I don't even remember what that number was. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back. Hold on 1 second. That was 9,214. So less than Sufia, surprisingly. Okay, they're both physical, so they really have that much difference in their attack stats, huh? Well, no, Sufia was getting boosted by that sub-leader from Veldora, so that would make up the difference right there. So without that, I'd say they'd hit about the same. So, okay, let's move on. Okay, had to go an extra Veldora meter because Grucius has a 55-point skill, so up to 280, but we're here now. So let's start boosting the wind boost, and then we'll bring him in for Milim. Then we'll use the Pierce and the attack boost and his physical attack resistance down, which, in case you didn't know, does stack on top of their existing physical resistance. So the spider is resistance against magic by 20%. But if it was less resistant against physical by the 20, then this would now be 54%, so you'd be increasing that amount even more, which would be good. Sadly, we're not really taking advantage of that here, but we will do so in an event during this test to, you know, to verify and to show and prove that it does happen. What else do we need to use? We need to use the hero. Okay. Okay, so the hero comes in for her crits. Okay, so we're missing that 8% dark boost that Sufia got during her showcase, but we've also used his physical resistance down, so I believe that we will hit harder regardless, and I think, because I just got done recording it, Sufia did like 62 and change. So let's see if Grucius can hit like 65, maybe 70. Let's find out. He does, wow, even less, 57. What? You know, that's, I got all the buffs, right? 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, I got all of them. Well, color me surprised. Not really impressed, though. But again, this is a dumb test that I like to do. It doesn't actually have meaning on it. So let's move on to an actual battle. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna go into Crucible 90 now, using the space team, and we swapped out Carrion for Grucius, and we swapped out Space Millum for Octogram Millum, because she is physical, and the new Space Millum is magic attack. So she will benefit from the resistance lowering, and I believe both of these. Okay, so Millum is less resistant to physicals, so we'll have to test it. So here, I'm just going to get a baseline damage test on how much Millum does with her ult against the other Millum, and then we'll add on the physical resistance down and see how much that goes up by. But we can take our time getting there. I only need an ult, right? How hard can it be? Question mark. Phrasing. We'll see. We'll see if we can get the ult. I mean, this is high-level Crucible, level 90. They do hit decently hard, and okay, we can swap you out for the hero, start working on you. No, I want to leave you with as much health as possible, so I'm going to start working on you instead. I think what do they nerf here? That's a lot of Rimuru cards right there. Okay. Yeah, okay, then we're going to do that then. So you're going to come out, we're going to use this blue, and then we're going to have a whole hand of Rimuru that we're going to bring in Millum for. Please don't nerf anything. Don't do it. Don't do it. Also don't kill anyone. Okay, that's fine. You can nerf blues. I'm okay with that. I have judged that to be fine. Alright, so you're going to come in now. We're going to send this fun party right here. And then we'll have an ult, and we can test. And we'll almost have two. If she survives the first one, which I'm pretty sure Millum will survive the first one. Okay. Attack up, so no defensive increase, that's good, unless Hakuro does something. Okay. Okay. Alright, so here we go. We have no additional buffs, we're just going to send Octogram Millum's ult and get a baseline test for what it does. And this will be the first time watching it today, so... You know, I don't even know what it's going to do. At this point, numbers are irrelevant. Trying to guess them right off the bat. What we get is what we get. Guessing is fun, but I'm never right. Most of the time. Okay, 14,700. Okay. So now, oh, okay, Millum's dead. She hated herself so much. Okay, let's build up another Millum ult, and let's get us back to that point. So I'm gonna bring you out. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, and you have enough health that you can survive a few hits. So, 14,700. Not great, not bad, but not great. So you're gonna come in for the hero now. That should get us her ult with these. Perfect. Perfect. 2,300 for Grucius right there. Millum does 3,800 with a pierce, so, okay, well, we're piercing. We're piercing both times. And the counterattacks. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Dude, you really hate yourself, don't you? Okay, so let's use the debuff now. So, physical, okay, so she's starting out with minus 20%. And so now we're going to stack that on top using this skill, and now it's magically 54%. So, now let's see how much extra damage we do. So, 14,700, and this one now does 17 flat, almost. So, okay, that's a fairly decent jump. It would be higher if I had maxed out Grucius' skill to the 40%, so we probably would have hit like high 17s, maybe an 18, maybe. So he definitely opens up for a little bit extra damage potential. So that's not bad. Okay, I don't really think we need to finish this battle. Let's move on to the next test. Alright, we're going to use the same team, but instead of Crucible 90, we're going into EX Skydragon now. And we're going to try and put Grucius on mainline and see if the combined powers of Space Millum, or Octagram Millum, and Grucius, with all of the buffs, can deal enough damage to kill the Skydragon. Will we be able to? I don't know. It's been a while since I've used Octagram Millum, because she's unfortunately been a little replaced. She still definitely has a use, but not as much. So, let's see how we fare in this fight. And, oh, well, that's a pretty good hand that we can start building up a Millum ult with the hero. So let's go ahead and help ourselves to that. Now, the Skydragon nerfs pretty much everything but greens, if I remember correctly. So, okay, well, there's a whole hand of greens. Almost. And then Grucius is a green to blue orb changer, which doesn't really help us out, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and... I don't want Millum to be nerfed either. This is a fight that this team is not really built for this fight. I would bring a healer. I would probably bring like Valentine and Cabby team more than this. Just because the poison and his attacks hitting you just constantly wears your health down to a point that you don't really want that to be a factor. Let's do that. And then we'll get the Veldora meter next turn. I just didn't want them nerfed on their attack. So... it's a lot of oranges that are nerfed for 5 more turns. Bring Millum in for Millum, and we'll go ahead and send these. Yeah, and then next turn we'll bring in Grucius and use Veldora to boost their damage up. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that works out. Okay, so Grucius can come in for the hero. We're gonna go ahead and stack their damage up with 10%. First time I've used him today. Okay. And we'll take Millum out, because, we don't need her in anymore. Let's go ahead and send these greens. 860, 1450 with no guard, 1619. Okay, cool, awesome. And okay, so there's that nerf there. Awesome, cool, thank you, love it. Let's just send these, and we'll try and get like a whole hand of blue. Almost. Close, but no cigar. And you're gonna come out now as well. That way you don't get blasted by that ult. Let's go ahead and send this one orange. That way we can bring Grucius back in next turn, change that green into a blue, and get a whole blue card send, even though they're nerfed. It doesn't really make too much sense, but I do want to do it. Oh, okay, the blues aren't nerfed anymore. Even better. Alright, so you're coming in for Rimuru then. And then we'll use that here. Alright, well, maybe it worked out. Everything works out, right? Double Veldora meter, maximum points. We can use 2 more stacks next turn. Hopefully you can't hear that motorcycle out there because my window is open. If you can, I'm sorry. Alright, so we have a Grucius ult now. But we still need some extra points to use a couple other things. So let's bring you in for the hero. And then we'll do 2 stacks of that, so we're going to be up to 30% extra space attack now on both of them. And then we're going to just send the 2 Grucius cards. Yeah. Okay, so 167. I think that is a no. No, we need 180 points because I want to use Millam's Pierce as well, which we can get right here probably, huh? Yes, perfect. All right. Ooh. Oh no. Oh wait, hold on. No, yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have 4 big buffs. 5 big buffs. Oh my god, we have so many buffs. What is that? Hold on. Is that 110, 220, 2... Holy crap. We are not prepared for that. Must improvise. Pop, pop, pop. Alright, well there's 220 points. I think that's the best we're gonna get. Alright, thankfully they didn't hit Grucius or Millam with that nerf. I don't think we need all of those buffs though. So let's use what we have. So we've got the resistance down. We don't need that one. We've got the crit. Oh no, okay, so we can use everything but the Pierce because I don't need Space Millam's big boost. So we'll do that. I'm pretty confident that even like Millam by herself is going to kill here. We just have way too many buffs on. Alright, and the alt boost. But I want to see how much Grucius does right here, because we did build up this entire time to get both of their alts, so why not use both of their alts? So now the attack boost. So now Grucius has on him the 42% space attack that we've stacked up. We've got the trait from Veldora for extra 4% attack. We've got the crit, we've got the attack by 40, and we've got the alt boost by 70%. So let's see how much this does right here. So Grucius hits, 60k. Okay, well, we nuked his ass out of existence. Alright. Okay. I mean, did that require some setup? Yes. Is that a realistic fight, though? Also, yes. Like, you can get 220 points right there. Like, proof. You just watched it. It's not like we were fishing for something. This isn't like a weak stage. It's EX Conquest. So it's definitely a real battle. 60k with those 4 buffs on a real fight, I will take. Octagram Millam would have done more just for the fact that she has higher stats. She's an Octagram unit. Even at level 80, she's going to outclass this little puny 4-star Grucius. But let's move on to the next test. Okay, the last test is I want to see real big numbers, like more than even the Big Daddy damage test, because that's a standard team just adding the new unit on. That's not really interesting. If I'm gonna be realistic right now, I'm just shooting down part of my own video. But we're gonna go into Tempered Edge against the new Millam, of which she has a crap ton of health, 216, almost 217, and we're gonna keep stacking Grucius up to see if he has the balls to do so. If he can kill right here. I mean, I'm sure if stacked high enough, we definitely can. It's just how long will that take? Alright. So, this is going to be a long fight. Well, maybe not too long. Well, because, the new Space Millam would finish this at like turn 9. So that's not really what I would call fair. Alright, that's a pretty good turn right there. Let's bring in Grucius for Wind Millam. And then let's start out with a nice forehand right there. And I swear, they increased her counter rates in this stage. Like, I kid you not. Almost every other turn I get countered now. Sometimes twice in one send, and it's highly irritating. Alright, we have no Grucius cards. Awesome. Let's bring in Frey. And let's send this the Rimurus. See if we get some more hero. Okay, we just replace it with 2 more Rimurus. Why? Why do you do this to me? Okay, we're gonna bring in Grucius for the hero. And then we're gonna stack right here. So there's our first 10%. Go ahead and use Grucius again. This will get his alt that way. That's ready. And now we're just going to have to hold on to that for a while. And now we're going to play the whole, I'm going to swap you in and out as we stack Veldora up. What's this hand? It's not the greatest thing in the world. Let's bring the hero back in. And let's send these greens, huh? See if we can get a whole 6-card send of blues here. Well, I mean, technically we could. No, we couldn't. Because we don't have Carrion, and he changes... We have Grucius, who changes this green, who Frey is also going to change. Okay. Let's send this. Okay, that's just a whole bunch more oranges. Awesome. I'm not playing this smart. Yes, let's do that. Okay, what is that? What is that hand that I saw? Okay, that's fine. Let's just start stacking up. So, pop, 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 pop. That should be, yeah, double Veldora right there, so that's 220 points that we can get up to now. We gotta bring Grucius back in for those double stacks. Okay, Rimuru's got his attack lowered. Let's get him... No, let's get you in for Frey. There we go. We get a double stack. And then, come on, another stack. And then let's get Grucius out of here since he's the main focal point, and I don't want him to take any unnecessary damage. We'll send these greens, start building up points even more. We still need, what, the 220-ish? Oh! Well, would you look at that? Hey, I'll take this. I will definitely 100% take this. We're even going to send the ult. Okay, so 7,700. That's fine. Alright. And bada bing, bada boom, 6,500. You know, she has very high defense. Okay, Rimuru's attack is lowered again, also taking unnecessary hits. Okay, who's in the back? Frey and Grucius. So let's bring you in. And let's bring you in. Okay. Pop, pop. That gets us, okay, that gets us another protection meter right there. So we get one more stack in. Oh, Frey's dead. Well, we were done with orb changing anyway, right? Please don't kill a hero. Don't kill a hero. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 ults now. So let's use the ult boost here. And then we'll go ahead and bring in Rimuru, who has no cards. Okay. No, because we won't. Will we? We didn't get his ult on the rewind, so will we get it? Okay, well, this will be a very interesting test. So let's use the rewind here. And then let's use the crit and the resistance down. Yeah? Yes. And then we're going to send these 4 Grucius cards. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. 60 points. Alright, so that'll be enough. Okay, well that's good normal damage right there. We haven't even used one of the other buffs. Alright, so we'll rewind. Can we get Rimuru's ult here? Does that come back in because we brought him in later? No, it does not. Okay, well, fun in the sun. Alright, so we'll use the attack boost still anyways. And we will do one more stack of Veldora. And then we'll see if these 2 ults can kill. So Grucius will go first, the hero will clean up, and then if that fails, then we'll have 2 more Grucius cards. How much do we do here? 73.8. Okay. Okay. And then the hero 65.5 because she's 6-star and her AoE is still very, very strong. Okay. So, yeah, that's not bad. Will he replace your mainline DPS on space? No. Can he bring some help to it? Certainly. Would I consider his physical resistance down worth the 55 points. Maybe if it was maxed out at 40, but like the main nuker on the space team now is the new Space Millum, who is a magic dealer. So she won't benefit at all from Grucius' skill. Octagram Millum will, Frey will, Grucius himself will. Trying to think of another space unit that would benefit, and I really can't. So Carrion will, okay, Carrion. But again, these are all like, you're a support, you're DPS, yes, so you will benefit the most from that skill. But I don't think it's better than any of the other 55-point buffs that you can put on the space team. Like, it's not going to outclass the 40% over here. It's not going to outclass the hero. It's not going to outclass Space Millum's Space Boost. And it's not going to outclass Wind Millum's 70% Alt Boost. So I think it's just unnecessary when you could just bring Carrion, who gives a double orb change and a 20% crit damage increase for 15 points. It's so much cheaper. Or you can bring Space Millum and forego the support and just use her Pierce. Or you could bring Frey for the double orb change. So it's like, you have so many options, and I don't know if you have the the fully stacked space team, if he is really worth a place. Now, if you don't have that, which I know a lot of people won't, he definitely has a spot as another supporter unit if you don't have one of the mainline ones. So if you have him and your space team is kind of lacking, definitely build him up. He will help you out, but I would not expect him to remain on your space team as you get those new units. But those are my thoughts on Grucius. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But for now, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you later.